Hej! Hej! Mitt namn är Joachim och välkommen till dagens nyheter. Idag har vi två politiker som ska debattera för och emot koldioxidutsläpp. Och varav en av dem är engelsk. Så, mot debatten.
I think that there obviously should be a law. I am not sure that we're heading in the right direction right now. When it comes to my friend over here from Miljödemokraterna, I think that what they are suggesting and what they are trying to achieve is too much. We don't need the emission rates to lower by that percentage. We have to take care of the jobs as well.
All right.
To be brutally honest with you and perfectly honest with you, I am not sure that we need to lower them at all. We have cars now that are much better than they were 20 years ago. When you introduced the catalyst, for instance, on the market. And the emission rates are much lower. And we have lowered the emission rates quite a lot. So I'm not sure that we need to lower them further. Why not pause? Is what we say from Högerliberalerna. Why not press pause and see what happens? I mean, environmental change happens over time. And it's impossible now to say that it hasn't already happened. Why not see what happens in 10 years? And then we know if we've made a difference or not. What do you say about that?
I would not, absolutely not agree on that. I think on the, is it okay if I turn on to Swedish, or if, since you're speaking English, I might continue?
I understand Swedish as well.
You do that as well, okay. But anyway,
jag
tror att jag håller inte alls med om det, utan koldioxidutsläppen kan minskas radikalt med ganska enkla medel, faktiskt.
Som vad?
Direkt minska motorstorlek, volymen och direkt minskning av användandet av fossila bränslen. Det vill säga en bil som minskar förbrukningen, ett fordon med 100%, det vill säga den drar en halv liter istället för en liter, minskar koldioxidutsläppen med exakt samma tid.
Hade du hellre bytt ut bensin eller drivna, alltså bränsledrivna bilar mot elbilar istället?
Absolut.
I do not oppose that. I want to be perfectly clear on that point as well. I do not oppose electrical cars. I'm not against electrical cars. But we don't have them today. They're not efficient enough. You cannot drive far enough, and they're too expensive. So right now, why do something about fossil fuels? Because in your future, isn't it true that electrical cars will take over the market anyway?
I think they will not take over the market to 100%. I think they will take over the market in suburban areas, but not the long distance.
Which will lower the emission rates.
Of course.
So why change the emission rates as they are? I mean, if electrical cars are coming, and that's the future in suburban areas, as you say, and in big cities, the emission rates will lower naturally. We don't have to pass a law on it and create difficulties for the industry.
Okay, but we cannot wait until that happens.
And I say we do. We can. As I said before, I'm not sure that emission rates makes a difference. I think they have already lowered to the point that we should, in 10 years' time, be able to see a difference. Right now, we are not at the point where we can measure what difference we get from it. So obviously, emission rates lowering is a good thing. We can see that. We agree on that. But we cannot put that against people's employment. It's very important for us to keep people employed. And the automotive industry are actually looking into establishing themselves in our region. And let's not make that harder for them. Let's make it easier for them.
So you think it's going to get lower, or?
I think it will lower over time.
Right. What if it will raise? How do you think it will?
If it would raise, I mean, I am not sure that it makes a difference. There are scientists who say that the greenhouse effect is a real thing, and there are scientists who say that the greenhouse effect is just made up, that these are natural fluctuations, natural changes that we see in our environment. So I'm not sure it will make a difference. However, if we can lower the emission rates, why not? But not at the cost of something else. Yes, sir.
Jag ser det ju så här att det här är ett arbete som måste genomföras med politiken, alltså med politiken. För det är de som styr den utvecklingen. Vi ligger i framkant redan i Sverige med vårt miljöarbete. Men det är inte tillräckligt. Risken är att vi, om vi nu lyssnar på
Eric Pocket is
Eric Pocket.
We've been at a conference for 2 days together.
Yeah. Difficult with me. Så vill han skynda långsamt till det här. Medan våran vän här från Ricardo, han vill ha det här fort. Jag tror att i det här arbetet så måste faktiskt politiken samarbeta med, alltså över gränserna. Man får bortse ifrån sina ideologiska tankar och grejer för att skynda på det här arbetet och göra ett så bra arbete som möjligt.
It is not a dangerous gas. I mean, carbon dioxide is what we breathe each day, every one of us. So it is not dangerous. Carbon dioxide in itself is not a dangerous gas. And I think that even you can agree on that, sir.
I agree on that. But it's dangerous for the whole situation, but like I say, it's not poison.
I think that there will be too much emission.
Yes.
I mean, obviously, we're at a point today where we can see that countries that are not as developed as us, if we look at China, for instance, they are getting to a point where everybody will have a car, and the emission rates will probably raise. But that is not an issue for us. That is not something that we can solve right here. That is something that has to be solved in the UN or in some other political system. So what we say is, let's look at our future here, not at the entire world. We are not responsible for the world, we're responsible for ourselves.
Ja, den är farlig för jorden, men inte giftig.
Nej.
Det är viktigt att göra den distinkta skillnaden.
Yes. Om vi...
Klart, vi kommer att översvämmas. Alla kustnära städer kommer att översvämmas. Vi kommer att drabbas av ett antal olika väderfenomen. Och vi kommer att råka ut i den i särklass största, enklaste metoden.
Yes.
Ganska mycket. Jag hoppar gärna av bilkörandet helt och hållet. Det skulle vara med stor glädje att använda mina fötter och cykla och ta mig fram. Och därmed på sikt ändra städer så att man kan förflytta sig något enklare. Mycket trevligt.